Thinking of working in Switzerland? Whether you're from the EU, the UK, the US, or anywhere else in the world, here are the things you need to know before applying for a job in Switzerland. If you're from an EU or an EFTA country, that's the European Union and the European Free Trade Association, like Germany, France, or Norway, good news, you have the right to work in Switzerland. As a citizen of an EU or EFTA country, you won't need a visa, but you will need a residence permit. So the process is to first get a job, and then you can move to the country. Once you've moved to Switzerland, you need to register with the local authorities within 14 days. Every zip code has their own magistrate office you can go to and register at. For EU citizens, it's as easy as moving towns in your own countries. Some regulated professions, for example nurses and teachers, might require Swiss recognition of your qualification. Since Brexit, UK citizens are now treated like third country nationals, just like Americans, Canadians, Australians and others. There are permit quotas in place for these countries as well, and only highly skilled roles are usually accepted. The more highly skilled and specialized you are in your field, the likelier it is you will be able to get the permit to work in Switzerland. You need a job offer from an employer that is willing to go through the process of proving that there is no Swiss or EU citizen that is capable of doing your job. And that is why they have to bring you into the country. Your work and residence permits have to be applied for by the employer. For every country that hasn't been mentioned yet, the same regulations as for the non-EU, non-EFTA countries apply, except it's even stricter, even more red tape, and the quotas are even smaller. Even higher focus on only the most skilled labor, and it's even harder to get sponsorships unless you bring the exact right in-demand skills. For people from these countries to work in Switzerland, you need an employer and a position that is very specialized. Someone who can prove that they've exhausted all other options. They can't find somebody qualified to do this job anywhere else. Switzerland isn't part of the EU, but it is part of the Schengen zone and has tight economic ties with Europe. It's also home to some of the world's biggest banks, pharma companies, and research institutions. High wages, political stability, and a high quality of life make it incredibly attractive to workers from all over the globe. Switzerland is located between Germany, Italy, and France. So if you speak German, French, or Italian, you have many more opportunities available to you. You can find a CV template that's perfect for applying to jobs in Switzerland down in the description, as well as links to more information about the process for moving to Switzerland by the Swiss government. You want to apply for a job in Switzerland? I offer one-on-one coaching to guide you step by step, from visas to CVs to interviews. Check the link in the description to book your session and increase the chances to land the job you want. I hope I could help you figure out what you need to keep in mind in trying to get a job in Switzerland. I wish you good luck, and if there's any more questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.